Noeulhaesim is cultivated from the clean sea and the name of Pulmuone's premium dried seaweed. Despite the Korean origin of seaweed, most of the seaweed in the past were made with Japanese seeds and artificially refined for short-term bulk harvest. Seaweed is also one of our food heritages. Let's make it right, starting from the seeds. Pulmuone was the first company to invest 14 years to develop seeds called Pulmunoeul and Pulmuhaesim. Noeulhaesim is cultivated through a process developed by the Pulmuone Institute of Technology. It settles and grows within the oyster shells at clean cultivation facilities. It took 6 years to find the best fish farms, which starts from Incheon and ends up in Koung. Noeulhaesim grows in the uncontaminated green islands in the middle of the blue ocean. As the oyster shells are woven to the seaweed net, the spores inside soon break away from the shells and cling to the net. The overlapping nets are separated and returned to the sea, naturally turning into wet seaweed. Along the way, the water quality is constantly analyzed and managed to keep the spores and seaweed in their best condition and prevent contamination. Now, shall we harvest the wet seaweed and take them to the factory to dry? Triple filtering of foreign objects, which blocks any external sources of contamination. All processes use drinking water, and the facility is completely controlled by Pulmuone's TIPO, which directly manages seed development, aquaculture, and commercialization. The crispiness of Noeulhaesim fills the mouth with the aroma of fresh sea, savory flavor and sweetness, and rich nutrients such as protein. It's delicious on its own, so there is no reason for over-processing. Pulmuone preserves the life and water resources in the sea by minimizing the environmental impact until the best seeds become the best seaweed, builds a better fisheries infrastructure, and shares research knowledge and technology. World's first seaweed ASC certification as a sustainable marine aquaculture industry. Pulmuone, the environment, producers, and the consumers can all continue on the path of LOHAS on the sea. Behind 14 years of effort in the development of Korean seaweed seed shows Pulmuone's value on sustainability. For me, for the planet. Pulmuone.